Let me talk my shit, man. I listen. It's been a while. It's been too long. It's been too long. It's been 2 days since I recorded the video, and I really want to apologize. No, it's one of them ones where I'm recording this video in the morning because because I wanted to recap the last couple of days, but I realized I don't really actually have that much time left before I need to catch the bus to go sort this out. Do you know what I'm saying? But this is the reason why I couldn't I didn't record yesterday. My hair was, yeah. You know the ones it just takes too long. Like my hands aren't built for taking out hair, bro. Like it's just it's me and taking out hair are not compatible, bro, in the slightest. I need help every single time. Yo, I might have to lock up, bro. I might have to lock it up. I'm not gonna lie. This is a serious thing. This is a serious transition because you know them ones. This is a key lesson. This is the number one tip if you want to keep your hair long without locking it. Cut your loose ends. Cut your split ends. Cut them off. Cut off a little bit. I think it's like 2 to 3 inches every time you go get your hair done. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's like maybe every 2 3 months, like minimum. Like if you want your hair to grow, because my hair has been the same length for 3 years now. 3 years, and every time I look in the mirror, I'm thinking, yeah, it's grown. I'm delusional. I'm thinking, yeah, you know what? I'm seeing it, bro. It grew so much within the first 2 years of me putting it in singles from the afro, because I used to have an afro back in the day. I used to rock that. Do you know what I'm saying? I used to get up every single day, put some cream in it, comb it out. I used to be combing it throughout the day. That shit was long. I'm not. Oh my gosh, I could never go back. And now even this, taking your hair out, washing it, this that. I'm on a locks thing now. But you know what? If my hair actually was growing, then I wouldn't mind. But it's the same length, and I want my hair to grow a bit, have a little bit more length. Do you know what I'm saying? A little bit more thickness, and like locks when they're retwisted, they look cleaner than just normal singles. Do you know what I'm saying? And the fact of how locks work is that it makes use of those split ends to bind on each other and use each other to grow. So once you reach that that what would you call it? Once you reach that limit, that either your genetic limit or the limit you impose on yourself by not cutting your split ends, cut your split ends, bro. Don't want to end up like me, bro. If you okay, I lost my train of thought, but I don't know how I lost my train of thought like that. It just vanished. You know the ones you got a thought on the tip of your tongue and then boom, it's gone. But yeah, listen, don't end up like me, man. Cut your split ends. Cut your split ends for real. Cause it's and then my hair just said as well. Listen, why she feeding on the delusion? I'm like, my hair ain't growing now. Can you cut some split ends? Like, I might have to switch it up, get some locks. She's like, no, your hair's growing, your hair's growing. Like I promise it's got longer. I'm saying, I promise you it hasn't. I promise you it hasn't got longer. She's like, no, no, no. Just try again next time. She just wants my money, bro. She just wants my bread. She wants me to keep coming back. If I go locks, then I'm never seeing her again. See it there. You see it there. She just wants the bread, man. You gotta stay tens. When I say stay tens, I mean you gotta be aware. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay vigilant. Do you know what I'm saying? But um, yeah, man. I'm not gonna talk about Keto right now because I need to actually think about what's been going on for the past few days. But I just have to come here, just tell you like what's on my mind right now. But man's gotta leave in it, so man will be back, and hopefully when I'm back, I'm gonna have fresh singles with a fresh trim. Do you know what I'm saying? Looking fresh. I mean, the fit's coming fresh, anyways. You know what I'm saying? So it's gotta be fresh all round. You know what I'm saying? Look all refresh. So listen, man's gonna be back. Whoosh, whoosh, and your boy is back. It's been about 9 hours since I recorded the start of this video. That was this morning, and you know what? It's actually been a very good day. It's been a very wonderful day. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta take the time to be grateful. You gotta take the time to appreciate the things that you were blessed with. And so I'm gonna take the time right now to appreciate the fact that I was able to get everything I didn't get everything that I wanted to get done. I still got to do all my habits because I've been out literally all day. Do you know what I'm saying? But boom, got the hair done, trimmed, got my ear pierced, re-pierced. Should I tell you the story about? Let me tell you the story about my ear piercing. Tangent. You feel what I'm saying? Basically, the first time I got my ears pierced was, I don't know, like a year and a bit ago. I got it pierced, right? Obviously took care of it. Do you know what I'm saying? Antiseptic, whatever it is, saline solution, did my thing, took care of it nicely, and got to the point where obviously the cleansing period's over, whatever you call it. And now I can use a normal earring. So I switched to a normal earring. Everything's going well. Problem was that I never took my earring out, right? Because and I went and I slept in it, right? I was sleeping in my earring. I didn't really take it out, if ever. And because of that, somehow the back of the earring ended up going into the lobe of my ear, such that one day I woke up and I was thinking, well, I was just you know the ones where you're just touching it to just make sure it's all right, and I couldn't feel the back. I was like, wait, where's my earring, bro? Like I can see it at the front, but where's the back of it? And I'm feeling, and I'm getting more worried now. I'm thinking, yo, what's really going on right now? Where's the back of this earring? Because it's stuck in my ear, but I don't see the back. So how is it stuck? When I'm pulling on the front, it's pulling my ear. So what's going on? I'm thinking, what a Ross, yo. And me being delusional or just being foolish, naive, I slept on one. I only like got to sleeping on one side. So I just automatically assumed that I stay on that side throughout my sleep, because I used to I used to go to bed on one side and wake up on the same side every time. And probably when I did wake up on the other side, I probably dismissed it because I believed the fact that I woke up on the same side of bed every single night. But of course, you roll over, you this, that, and the other. So when I'm lying on this side, sometimes in my sleep, I'm going to be lying on this side. I'm going to be putting pressure on that earring, right? And because I never take it out and I'm never checking on it, the back of my earring is now inside my lobe. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is peak. This is so unnecessary. This could have been so easily prevented. So long story short, I go hospital, I had to get it removed, and it's been a while, like maybe 6 months since I got it removed. Maybe a bit more than that. No, probably a lot more than that. 6 months to a year. Do you know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to touch it too much because it was swollen, this, that, and the other. I was like, I'm gonna give it time. There's no rush to get it re-pierced, whatever. But I've been meaning to get it re-pierced for a while because it's like, okay, it's over now. Let's try again and actually do it properly this time. Let's take care. Let's take care. Let's double check and maintain properly. Right. So obviously got it back. The guy at the tattoo place was spitting some well, he was talking a lot to me. I'm not gonna lie, he was talking to me about how you're gonna get the left piercing, and the left side of the brain represents the masculine and the right side of the brain represents the feminine, because emotional and creative, and the left side is analytical. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, no, I'm hearing that, and I know like what these parts of the brain are for. He was telling me about how one side of the brain influences the other side of the body. I'm like, yeah. But he's conceptualizing it in a way where it relates to the piercing. So now I'm thinking, oh, you know what? I've never thought of it like that. The left side, when you get in the left side, it means you're calm and you're straight. Getting the right side, you're gay. But I've never thought about how that relates to the hemispheres of the brain. Are you mad? Are you mad? That is, you know what, and legendary linkage that is. Oh my gosh. It just like, how would you ever think about it that way? Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. He was telling me a whole bunch of secrets, man. And I know he's in it deep in his podcast, You know what I'm saying? Deep in his bag. I don't know what his bag is. I don't know where he gets his bag from, how he fills up his bag, but he's got a deep bag. Do you know what I'm saying? But he was doing a bit too much. No, you know, I'm not gonna say too much talking, but maybe yeah. No, you know what? He was doing a bit too much talking. I just wanted my earpiece. I wanted to cut. Yeah, but he was telling me about this and that and the other. But you know what? I could tell that he like what he was saying was true. Do you know what I'm saying? Just so I know he knows something. He has a sort of wisdom about him that makes him special as a tattoo artist and an earpiece because I went to a tattoo place and so obviously he was doing the needle thing and then he was moving a bit weird though. I'm not gonna lie to you. He put the needle in and then he was like yeah obviously because it bleeds. It was bleeding for a while. And it was like, yeah, it's natural. It's good. It'll bleed for like about 15 minutes until your blood congelates. I think that was the word. And if it bleeds for longer than that, you're gonna have to go to hospital. So I was laughing. Yeah. It was bleeding for a while though, but obviously not longer than the 15 minutes. But while the blood was coming out, I was like, yeah, that's nice. I'm just there while he's holding my ear, like sweeping up the blood, and that. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna let you do. I'm gonna let you keep on clearing that blood. But any funny business, any funny business, yo, something's gonna have to get lifted, bro. I'm not gonna lie, something's gonna have to get lifted. But you know, all in all, very very nice gentleman, very nice gentleman. Yeah, got a kind soul, one of them ones. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Hopefully, I can maintain this piercing for properly this time. And you know what? I was gonna go into something today about the pros and cons of metabolic flexibility in the sense of, you know what, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it because I think I'm gonna just save it for next video because I haven't done a full keto update yet. And I think I'm gonna save that for next video. Today was not about keto. Today was me just getting back into the flow of things because I haven't taken a video, recorded anything for 2 days. And you know what they say about habits? If you miss a day, that's fine. If you miss 2 days, that's the start of another habit. Do you know what I'm saying? So listen, don't miss 2 days in a row. That's the number one rule when it comes to habits. Don't miss 2 days in a row. Pay attention to anything that you do more than once because that is the start of a formation of a habit. And and the reason why you should pay attention is because bad habits are so much harder to get rid of, so much harder to change once they are learned. Once that behavior is learned, once that behavior comes automatic, it goes to system one, that's when the behavior becomes incredibly hard to change in comparison to just learning a new one or just starting one out. So, for example, if you were just to have done something for, let's say, a few days, right? It's much easier to stop that behavior, notice that behavior, and make a change as opposed to having done something for a few weeks without realizing and then trying to change that behavior because those grooves are so deeply embedded now. Those paths, the paths in your brain that are associated with that behavior are so entrenched that it's automatic. And once it becomes automatic, then good luck. It's going to take a lot of work. So anything that you do, pay attention. If it's done more than once, pay attention. You want to build good habits, not bad ones. You want to build the ones that's going to build you up, not the ones that's going to tear you down. So pay attention. Listen, paying attention is a superpower. I don't think you realize. Paying attention is a superpower in this life. Where our attentions are so fractured, everyone's fighting for our attention. The capability that you have within is to direct your attention where you so please. And once you lose that ability, you then become a minion. You become a servant for all of these other people. that are using all of these tricks and this and that to get your attention, to get their money. You become their servant. Because what do they want your attention for? To make money. What do they want your attention for? To force an opinion, to push a narrative. Ultimately, putting you under their control. So if you have no control over your attention, then somebody else does. So you are no longer a master of yourself, but you are a servant to the master himself. And I'm going to leave it there.